Dr. Sri Banerjee, core faculty for the College of Health Sciences and Public Policy at Walden University. And in this segment, I'm going to be going over World Tobacco Day, which each year happens to be during May 31st. This year, of course, there are some themes that are different from other years, and the theme is Unmasking the Appeal, Countering Nicotine and Tobacco Addiction. So some of the initiatives that are currently there along with World Tobacco Day is that, and again, this is coming from the World Health Organization. So this serves as a global call to action to protect current and future generations from the harms of addiction. So, what is the focus more specifically? Exposing tactics and policy action. So, exposing tactics is highlighting how the tobacco and nicotine industry repackaged products like e-cigs and synthetic nicotine to appeal to children and adolescents. So even though there was the tobacco lawsuit, the famous tobacco lawsuit that took place, because the tobacco industry knew about the development of lung cancer after smoking. Even then, smoking took place afterwards. A lot of times before, even doctors were smoking when they were seeing patients. So this had infiltrated into popular culture, and then developed into finally a tobacco lawsuit, and then afterwards the sales of tobacco got limited. But they just shifted their strategy to e-cigarettes and synthetic tobacco products. So the policy action is pushing for higher restrictions on flavored products, digital marketing, and packaging design. So I remember on a trip to Canada, when they were selling tobacco, they were also putting pictures of lungs and everything that are diseased from using tobacco. So some of the policy action is something that may be emulated within the United States as well. Why does this matter? Why should we stand up against tobacco? Well, it's a leading cause of death. 8 million people globally die from tobacco usage. Uh, Also, youth are targeted, and that is really bad because this is dangerous to our youth in all across the world. So there's about 40 million people aged 13 through 15 globally who use at least one tobacco product, and that's a significant amount because if 40 think about 40 million people, that's a lot of people that are getting exposed to tobacco. Then there's an environmental impact. So the lifestyle of tobacco, the life cycle of tobacco from production to post consumer waste harms the ecosystem and depletes scarce resources. If you think about tobacco, and if you smoke tobacco, there's a lot of chemicals that are associated with cigarette smoking, and including formaldehyde and some of the other noxious chemicals. Some say it's about 99 chemicals that are included within a cigarette. So, how can you get involved in Tobacco Day? Well, for me, I'm creating this video to provide awareness of tobacco smoking, not only here, but globally. And unfortunately, there are a lot of Southeast Asian countries which tobacco smoking has become infiltrated into popular culture and and society in and of itself. So just if you're a tobacco smoker, just abstain from this for 24 hours in recognition of this day. If you or your loved one are ready to quit, then you can go and use some of the evidence-based resources and cessation support through the American Lung Association. So there's a lot of different places that you can find help, information. World Tobacco Day. You can use the World Health Organization and the American Lung Association for more information. And I know there are some programs at the state level where some of the individuals, workers, were trying to quit, help people quit, and they would send Chantix and some of the other um, quitting aids that could help transition into non-smokers into non-smokers. And basically, I run so many statistical analyses, and basically in every single analysis, current smoking is a huge predictor of mortality. So these are all things to take into consideration, especially if you or a loved one smokes, and to help them quit and transition into better health by quitting. I hope this has all made some sense. Thank you for listening.